So the girl with no ass is like, girl, I got, my homegirl just got him. It's this girl that comes through low key. You don't have to like go anywhere. She comes through low key, does the injections. It's $2,000. I'll give you her number. Just keep it low. And I'm like, you're letting some low key woman just come into your crib and fucking do medical procedures into your asshole?
Let's literally stop, time out, and think about this for a second, people. It's one thing to have a barber come to your house and do a house call.
Yeah.
It's one thing to maybe have a taquero if you're having a party, to have them come cook meat for you.
Yeah, he'll bring his truck.
Surgery in your kitchen?
Yo.
What the fuck?
When I heard that, I was like, what? I got like almost like dad mode. I felt like this was like, I was like, do you know what the fuck you're doing? Like, you are retarded. I go, what happens in 10 years? I'm like, how old are you? So 21. I'm like, okay, you're 21 right now. What happens in 10 years if your ass is drooping down to the back of your knees because of what you did to it 10 years prior? And she was like, just looked at me with this blank stare and was like, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And I'm like, we're fucking doomed.
Just fucking throw the asteroid and just blow this motherfucker up. Let's go.
I will run in front of a bus on Washington Street right fucking now. You'll cross that bridge when you get there. Your ass is nice to begin with. Stop looking at fucking Instagram at bitches who are filtered the fuck out. It's brainwashing these girls. This girl's 21, bro. 21, and she's having a low-key operation come perform injections on her at her crib. I'm like,
what is she even injecting?
Where
fucking
am I?
Campbell's soup? We don't even know.
Who the fuck? They don't care. It doesn't matter. It's like, I don't care. Is it going to make my ass look good when I wake up?
Am I going to get more likes on my picture when I post it on Instagram?
Yeah.
That's literally all they care about.
Unbelievable what the fuck I'm witnessing.
Well, all right. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so...
Here we go, baby. Rubby baby bubby bunker.
Are we live?
We're live.
Okay.
Hit me with one real quick.
Rubber baby bubby bunker.
Rubber baby bubby bunker.
All right, we're in.
Let's go get one more. That felt good.
Rubber baby bubby bunker.
Rubber baby bubby bunker. All right.
I think the people have heard enough.
All right. Welcome back, baby. The Strategy and Dolo Show, episode 27. Here's a little issue, though.
What was that?
Here's a little issue, other than your phone being a big issue.
Well, no,
obviously you
that was a notification by Club Killers.
I'm going to need you to put that. I'm going to need you to stick that over.
I will get to that in 1 second. Let me just go ahead and say that I watched the highlights from last week's episode.
Yeah.
And I saw that I was watching a Lowrider video when I was supposed to be talking to the people. And you know what?
It's embarrassing.
I came to the conclusion that I have a confession.
Oh, we're going to kick it off with confessions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an addiction, and it's not just to porn.
And masturbation.
And well, they kind of go hand in hand. I mean, if you have an addiction to porn, if you have an addiction to porn, but you're not jerking off, then you have a real fucking problem.
That's a deep. What would that be? It's like then at that point, it's not even a sexual thing. You just hate women and you want to watch them get abused. You don't even get off to it. You just enjoy it.
Yeah. No.
Like once the nut leaves you, once the poison's out, you're like, oh, get this out.
Delete.
Get this out of my face forever. I never want to be back here. If you got the poison in you,
and you're like, I still need to see more.
And you're just watching? Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's fucked
deep
up.
Shit,
no, but I think I might have an addiction to my phone just in general. So I'm going to see this episode if I can just go ahead and put this on the bed.
It's going to be tough,
and not touch it.
I'm
going to see if I can make it through the whole episode.
Are you going to be able to not think about it, though?
Well, I can't not think about it if you keep talking about it.
Yeah, that's why I like to put notes, and I've realized that I left my fucking notepad at Bottle Blonde.
Yes.
That's why I like to take it out of my phone, just because, like, just having it in your hand, your mind is like, go ahead, just check it, see
if you got any messages.
Someone probably messaged you.
Yeah, maybe someone liked the picture you posted.
It hasn't only been 36 seconds. It's been 20 minutes. Go ahead, fucking check it.
That's definitely all by design, though. And if you watch that fucking documentary,
even when you like, if you are being good about it and you're like actually accomplishing not getting on and you're like doing shit, then you start to get the notifications, the pop-ups from the apps that you've normally use a lot but you're trying not to. Now they start calling you.
Let me just say,
someone who you haven't seen post in 6 months just posted.
Yeah,
come check this out.
Can you imagine if Pornhub did that? Have you like tried to go a day without jerking off and it was like, Jenna Jameson's getting lonely. She's wondering why you haven't looked at her all day.
If you could can you sub to somebody's page on Pornhub? Like on YouTube, if you sub to somebody's page, you could turn on notifications and it'll tell you like, oh, Strategy and Dolo just posted a video. Go check it out.
Oh, shit.
Can you do that on
Every time
Pornhub?
Alexis Texas posts a new video? Bro, but what if like you're like doing something? You're like at work and you're like, fuck. Let me just see it. And then you get triggered. And then you got to fucking put on a bathroom mix so you can go jerk off.
Sidetracked, bro. That's all these apps want. They just want your attention. They want to distract you. They want to dig out more information about you. The more time that you're on their app, bro, sometimes I get really high and I really get in depth on how much information that I think that they're really gathering.
Well, they are. I mean, think about this. Remember back in Chicago, we had you. Well, you had the main friend, and he became our friend, and we kind of both started hating him. Probably. I don't even remember his name, but he was in the porn industry.
This is what we do.
He was in the porn industry.
Austin.
Yeah, and remember he said that the main business. That's why I didn't want to say his name because I don't want to just. Classified information.
No last names.
The big sell wasn't like the ads. It was about getting people's information and selling them.
Yeah.
Because when you go on the site, you see that big paragraph. You're like, yes, I'm 18. Like, just give me the porn.
Yeah.
And then really, it's like you're signing away your life and all your fucking privacy to these companies.
Yeah.
That's because you think about it. You're like, why the fuck would porn's free? You know what I'm saying? But is it free or are you paying for it by disclosing
your soul?
All your
You're
fucking
paying for it with your soul.
Literally.
That's a fact. We know that, right? We know that these apps are gathering information. We know that these companies are selling our information. But I think sometimes that it gets so much deeper than just the information that they're gathering is like, for example, Facebook. You like DJ Screw's Facebook page. Right. Now they know that you like DJ Screw. Like you just gave them that information.
Yeah.
I think it goes deeper than information that you just give to them. I think it's like they could see, maybe they're taking measurements on how much time you're spending in one place, and then the next place that you go, they see that, okay, you look at this, you did it for 3 seconds and then you went here. What does that say about you? Like, I think every movement you make on the app
sure
is being calculated in some way.
1,000%. That's no, there's no thing.
Insane.
That's a fact.
That's insane.
I'll put it like this. Yesterday, so my girl is expecting. We're expecting. We have a daughter coming into this world in 6 weeks.
You say this is 2021. You say we're pregnant.
Yeah, we're pregnant.
You say we're pregnant.
You know, but I can't say we're gonna give birth because then I'm stealing her shine because she's got to go through that pain.
It gets sticky.
Yeah.
There.
So,
it gets sticky.
anyways, there's a baby coming, and you know what I'm saying. It's gonna have my last name and half of my DNA.
You came, the baby comes.
Exactly. So we're looking at strollers. We're looking at this Duna stroller, right? And I didn't Google anything about Duna, right? But then specifically, I start getting ads, all my shit about Duna. I didn't Google it at all. So that shows that they for sure are listening through the app, which I mean, how many times does Siri accidentally pop up? Like, what was that? What were you talking about?
Yeah.
It's
Did
like,
you call me?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch, I never use Siri, ever. I bet just by saying it, it's probably going to turn on.
Yeah.
But I won't know because I'm not holding my phone.
There you go.
But, yeah, you know what's even more fucked up? Have you ever had a situation where you didn't even speak about something? Mm-hmm. And then the ads come.
They take
and
it
it's something really random that there's no fucking chance that it would just come.
They take it right out of your fucking brain because I think that I'm on Amazon looking at, maybe last week I'm looking at a blender, right?
Right.
Amazon is going, okay, this kid's looking for a blender. Maybe he's trying to be healthy. Maybe he's making milkshakes. I don't know yet. Then they see the next thing I'm looking at is fruits and vegetables. Okay. He's
definitely
blender,
going the smoothie route.
Fruits and vegetables. He's trying to be healthy. Then maybe I'm looking for a rollout mat. Now they know like what area I'm in. Like I'm trying to better myself. So then they start feeding you the shit that they fed other people that worked.
Yeah.
Because we're all fucking humans. We work the same way. If someone is on that same track that I'm on Amazon, they know like, oh, this is what this guy did. He bought this next. I bet this guy will buy it next too. Let's fucking feed it to him.
For sure.
And then sometimes I think they nail it.
Yeah.
And it's like they know exactly what you want before you even fucking know. You think of it, and then you're like, wait a minute, I'm getting ads for this already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all think, I think that we definitely have free will, but I also think that we're very much creatures of habit.
Yeah.
And when they're looking at a macro perspective of fucking the millions of people that are constantly on their phone, they can easily see, neurological paths of the way, or patterns, the way people think. You know what I'm saying? And in that sense, it's kind of like dehumanizing a little bit.
It's scary.
Or at least the humanization that we picture. You know what I'm saying? Because we would love to think that every idea that comes in our brain is by our own thought, but really it's just fucking because we're dumb animals.
Yeah, we're fucking...
We're cattle and they're the farmer or the fucking cowboys.
I think on one hand, we're way more similar than we like to think. A lot of times you're going through something and you think like, holy shit, this is happening to me. Like there's like, you don't think it's ever happened to anybody else.
Right.
But then you talk to somebody and it's like, yeah, I go through, it's like a normal thing. We're all the same. We go through the same things. But then on the other hand, we're all different in who we are, where we come from, who raised us, the lessons we learned. So like that plays into it too.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but at the same time, like that makes me think of like, like not love in general, but like being in love, like that blind, like young love.
Love
is
tough,
like
bro.
Such bullshit. Because I think that everybody goes through that phase of like being in love with the wrong person and like, you think that like, no, you don't understand, like it's different, and then fucking like 4 years later you have a fucking ex-wife that you hate and you're like, damn, they were right.
Yeah,
I've been there, and I think a lot of people have been there.
Yeah, I think I mean, just doing anything at a younger age, anything that's like more serious, like getting married to a chick, like that's pretty serious. That's a long time commitment. Mm-hmm. Like a tattoo. Like anybody that got a tattoo at 18.
It's like a tattoo that you have to keep buying every month for the next 18 years. That's what it is.
But like anyone that got a tattoo when they were 18 and is now 30 is like, some people may be like, I don't give a fuck, but like I know it's a piece of shit. Some people are like, oh my God, this is the worst decision ever. I have to get it removed.
True.
But I think they all agree that it wasn't something that they would do right now.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's why I'm glad I didn't start getting tattoos until I was older. Because I all my buddies got them when they were younger, and they were all having tattoo parties, and I was like, I definitely want tattoos. But
I don't know if I want
this guy's tattoo. They're not bad. And now I look back and I'm like, God, I'm so glad I didn't get it. Bro, like fucking like all like it's like a J, but it looks like it might be a fucking D or something. I don't know.
This fucking video's fucking up, bro. Look at this shit.
Well, hopefully people are listening more than they're watching.
Yeah.
They've seen our face enough.
Yeah, but like when you go, I use the same setup for my OnlyFans streams where I jerk off for gay dudes.
Yeah.
So they're watching more than they're listening.
So they glitch and your dick turns into like this pixelated fucking blob.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
They really want the money shot, and that's gonna ruin that.
It's gonna ruin it. That's why I gotta. That's why I'm a little worried about.
I mean, well, you used to have an IT tech guy or IT tech, an IT guy.
An IT guy, Gibby.
Well,
Big Gibbs.
I was actually referring to our editor,
Diamond Cut.
Diamond Cut.
He's the guy. If I ever have a problem, I give him a call. We FaceTime him. It usually takes about an hour and a half, but we get it done.
I think you might need to call him on this one.
Yeah,
because last week it was kind of fucked up too.
Should we call him live on the fucking episode? I don't think
anybody wants to sit and listen to the technical difficulties.
Yeah,
we might want to do that after the show.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
But let's get into some of these topics.
Yeah, I got one. When you were talking about your stroller and you kept saying something that sounded like Donda, it was really triggering me because
what
the fuck,
horrible
dude?
Pile of shit that was.
Holy shit, bro. Do you imagine that like Kanye called, because every track has at least one feature. There's a lot of fucking people on there that this man had to call and be like, yo, dog, I'm about to do it again, G. Like, yo, it's happening. Donda, it's brewing up, dog. I want you to be a part of it. And I bet like the first 5 people he called were like, hell yeah, bro. Ye's back. This and that. I'm about to be on his album. And then they hear the beat that they're on and they're like, oh, what the fuck? He's on his Jesus shit? He's like, it's like Lil Baby's on one of the tracks. Like, this guy's hot right now talking about fucking bitches and wearing Rolexes, and Kanye's like, hey, dog, hold on a second with all that. Come over here. Let's talk about the Bible. You know what I mean? It's like, what is this guy doing, bro? But everyone had to be mad. Like I bet John Legend looked in his phone and he was like, fuck, babe, how do I get out of this? Like,
not again. Damn it.
You know?
I mean, here's the thing. Kanye hasn't been good for fucking at least since Watch the Throne, I would say, was his last.
No, but I always have hope. You know, every time it starts brewing, oh yeah, he's back. I'm like, maybe he
There's no
maybe
chance.
This is the one. Maybe Kim K broke his heart, shattered it into pieces, and now he's back.
Honestly, that's how I feel like Dre's not coming back either. Everybody's like, oh, Dre's got a new project he's working on now because he got divorced. It's about to be hot. No, let me tell you. After hearing Drake on that Compton album, oh my God. Or Dre on that Compton album, I was like, it's done. He's never coming back. Just like Eminem, they're gone. Just let him fucking retire. Just don't stream the music. Just remember them as they were. You know how they say that?
Yeah, but like also, you said it the other day. Like you were like, bro, it's inevitable. Like if Pac and Big were still alive, this would have happened to them.
100%. Because they can't put the pen down. I said that, and I meant that, but I guess there's one anomaly.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Jay's made some pretty garbage shit, but he hasn't like fallen off and then never came back.
Well, you know what the thing is? Jay-Z doesn't really put out shit anymore. So when he does put out like a feature, it's still dope. Because like, even like, I mean, that fucking shit he rhymed on with Kanye, I don't know what the fuck kind of synth pad. It sounded like a fucking horrible movie soundtrack. I don't know.
It's literally the Passion of the Christ soundtrack. I mean, this guy needs to link up with Mel Gibson if they want to really fucking shake the world with this Jesus talk. And I know that it sounds like I'm a Jewish dude, and it's probably like, this guy, there's no way he's gonna like it no matter what. Like, even if it was amazing music, it's all about Jesus. There's no way this guy's gonna like it. But hold on, I fucked with Jesus Walks heavy. Like,
I know your mother was shaking.
I was bumping that shit in my fucking dining room, my mom's little computer speakers, bro.
She's
I was
like, what the hell is this?
Rapping
Not
along
my
to the
house.
whole thing. I mean, shockingly, she did not. Like, I never even thought about it like that. But now, I'm like, there's only room for one Jesus hit. And Ye has it. Like, why is he still going for it? He's got it. He's already got it. Jesus Walks, smash, bro. Best song about Jesus ever made. Better than, I don't even know who else makes fucking songs about Jesus. POD. Anything POD's ever put out.
Wait, how do you know about POD?
They were my favorite band, too. I'm a young Jewish boy. I was obviously confused growing up in my home. I love Jesus Walks and POD.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
But no, I give him props for his Jesus hit.
Right.
Jesus Walks, amazing. You took that spot. There's only enough space in the world for an amazing song about Jesus, and you did it. But like, what are you doing now? You're doing albums? Like, we don't need it. You got it.
And listen, everybody's like, oh, if you like the old Kanye, listen to the old Kanye albums. But listen, like, what's so hard? Is it that it's not challenging enough for him to just fucking find a good soul sample and like do his thing and stay in his fucking lane? Or is it that he wants to be Jesus himself, which is what I think.
He did say some wild shit like that.
I am a god and shit. The guy has a god complex for sure. Yeah. I mean, the guy fucking rented out a stadium. And did you see the video where he's like up in the rafters watching everyone watch the game? Like the Phantom of the Opera up in that bitch. Did you see that? Somebody has a fucking footage of like him, and they're like, "Is that Kanye in the rafters?" And he's just standing there,
You're
like
lying.
fucking Batman over Gotham. I swear to God,
lying
you got to look
right
it up. I'd show you on my phone, but it's not a thing right now.
That's amazing.
And I was like, this guy definitely has a God complex,
That's
and somebody needs to stop him. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter as long as he's not hurting people. But he's hurting my ears
heart,
with
bro.
these albums. They're so trash.
It's so bad.
Speaking of trash albums,
Certified Lover Boy.
Not great.
Okay, so this is the second.
Not trash, but not great.
This is the second time I've gotten a leak of that, and the first time was completely different songs.
Okay.
So I got to imagine that maybe there's a couple tracks on there that'll be on the album, but I think when the album actually comes out, it'll be a bunch of different shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure for artists, they probably make like 50 songs and then pick the 13 they like.
Yeah. The Donda album, I couldn't say the same about, though, because every track is like a serious fucking feature.
Yeah.
Like if that wasn't the album and a whole nother 24 track album comes out with all different features, he's going to have to start dipping into country artists and shit. I mean, he already took all the hip hop guys.
What if that was like his big pump fake? He's like, I'm going to fucking leak this shit and everybody's going to think I'm putting out another gospel album.
Bro.
And then I'm going to fucking blindside him with the heat.
That sounds
I hope
great.
to God.
Same, bro. That would be incredible.
I think the only chance for him to do anything good ever again would be if he does Watch the Throne 2 and like lets Jay-Z like executive produce it and like put it together and just says, all right, Kanye, I just want this out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might be dope. But other than Watch the Throne 2, I'm not trying to hear anything he's putting out.
Honestly, me neither, bro.
But with that being said, I don't really hate the one that he's got with Travis Scott. That song is kind of decent. I don't know. I didn't really listen to the content of it,
thing,
but
bro,
it felt like you could play it in a club.
After I checked all the songs with the people on them who I wanted to hear, and I just heard.
Oh, you didn't listen to the whole thing?
No, I just heard how Kanye fucking just made these people sound way worse than they should be sounding. Like he's got dope features on there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know that they came in with some hot shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, we got to
dial it down.
this, bro.
I'm the new Kanye. I can't have that.
Yeah.
He'll outshine me. What did you think about the Nas album? Did you listen to that?
Yeah, I listened to it, and that didn't impress me either. It was like, I'm not a fan of Hit Boy's beats are dope, but they're not for Nas.
Not right for Nas.
They're not for Nas. And he's not spitting with like heart in any of his tracks. His soul is gone.
I felt like the one with Lauryn Hill, he put some heart into it, and Lauren's verse was dope too. Haven't heard her in a while. Her voice isn't what it used to be for sure, but I thought that track was decent. It had a more Nas like kind of beat than a lot of the tracks that were on there. Hit Boy is a weird combination for him, but I do like the fact that it was fucking entirely produced by Hit Boy. I think we need more albums where it's an artist working side by side with a producer rather than just a bunch of random fucking tracks that were put together that'll be individual singles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why I think Drake puts out so much consistency. Yeah, well, okay, well that was.
That's like the most amazing.
Let me ask you this:
amazing compilation of producers ever.
Because Illmatic and Stillmatic are both really dope albums. Was there like an executive producer that like was like, listen, we have to have you work with these different producers? Because we know Nas on himself cannot pick beats for shit. He has the worst beat selection of anybody in the history of the earth.
But I'm pretty sure that I saw some sort of documentary or something. Maybe it was the Illmatic documentary itself. But I think Nas made that happen. I think he was like, yeah.
Or was it the label?
He was introduced to Large Professor, I believe, first. Okay. And I think him and Large Professor, I think Large Professor had a big
I'm sure
thing
that Large
to do
Professor
with it.
would be
was
the
like,
executive.
yo, we need this guy.
Yeah, I could see that more likely. Like,
I think that's how it went.
Did you know Large Pro was also the one who taught Irv Gotti how to produce beats? Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
And they together made Ja Rule in a lab?
No.
In a test tube?
No, because Irv Gotti was actually, I forget who, he was somebody's DJ back in like the late 80s, and they were on tour with Large Professor, and he started like watching Large Professor and like sat there with them and learned how to use the SP1200.
Yeah.
And then fucking maybe, I mean, Irv Gotti's got some hits produced outside of Ja Rule. Like if you look at his discography or his catalog, he's got some ones that you were like, I never realized that was an Irv Gotti beat. Like Jay-Z, Can I Live? Irv Gotti.
Hold on. Oh, Can I Live? Okay. Yeah.
And some other tracks
That's
too.
That Isaac Hayes sample.
Yeah,
right?
I believe, I don't have my phone to look at, but I'm almost positive that's an Irv Gotti beat, as well as some other ones that you wouldn't have thought.
Oh, yeah. It's a good thing there's only like 7 people that watch this, so no one's probably going to fact check.
Yeah.
We'll just go.
I'm pretty sure Irv Gotti's not watching right now.
We'll all go with it. So you gave your confession at the beginning of the show, right? You said you're addicted to your phone like a sick fuck. My confession is I see every message on Instagram, even in the request box, and I think that would be the same for everybody. You know, like I just realized that there's people that respond to my story that I have not ever looked at, like marked seen for years.
Right.
And they still do it. And I'm like, that's great. I'm like, that's fucking awesome because they're not over reading into it. They're not like, man, this guy never opened my shit. Like, I ain't gonna fucking, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I like this, so like I like this. So, they don't even check to see if I saw
You're talking about likes or comments on?
I'm talking about messages in the
no, but I'm saying,
box.
but like, so like if you didn't follow me and I liked or I put a laughing emoji on one of your fucking
like
stories,
a story, yeah.
Then are you talking about that, or are you talking about if I was like, yo, that's hilarious?
Same thing. They both go to the same place.
Right. But I'm saying, are you referring specifically
both? Okay, there's some people that do.
Because if I hit an emoji, I'm not going to necessarily see if they read it. Okay. But if I make a comment and I fucking look back and somebody left me on scene and didn't at least put a fucking heart over my shit, I'm going to feel some kind of way.
Yeah, see, that's what I respect. He doesn't feel that way. Because he's still doing it, like years. I'm talking years.
That's almost weird. That's almost like sitting in a room by yourself talking to a wall.
Well, no, I think it's that he just doesn't read into it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even that he's too busy. He just doesn't care. It's like he's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
He's doing it for him. He
You're right.
saw something on the internet. He's like, oh, this is tight. Like I'm laughing at this, so I'm going to tell you I'm laughing at this. And it's like and then it's done. Don't ever look back. Like,
yeah, you know what?
It's an inspiring way to live.
Absolutely. We should all take a note from his book because honestly, you're right, man. I read it too much into everything, and that's probably my biggest fucking downfall.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
I think that's it's all about balance, you know? Because if you just say fuck it all completely and you're just a fucking maniac that doesn't care about anything, that's not good either.
You gotta have balance.
That's the toughest part is fucking walking the balance beam.
Did you respond to him finally?
No.
Once you read?
No.
You're like, well,
That's
he doesn't care now.
My confession.
I'm just keep it going.
My confession is I've literally seen every message that's ever been sent to me because I'm the sick fuck that look. You know what I mean? I care. I'm looking.
What's the worst message you've ever gotten? From a stranger.
I had a picture of me with Corey naked or like in her underwear, oiled up on my shoulder in the kitchen. I don't know if you remember it.
Wait, was that the anal queen?
No.
Because you had one with her on your shoulder.
Yeah. I just took a bunch of pictures like that. But this specific one, it was a girl on my shoulder. And some woman commented on it and was like, you look like you just knocked this woman out and you're taking her to go rape her. And I'm like, I'm like, that's what you saw in that picture? That's what you looked at that picture and that's what you saw and you're mad at me for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
People are fucking delusional.
People are fucking insane. Insane. You saw that when you looked at that picture and you think that I'm wrong for it?
Yeah,
you need to fucking talk to somebody and go find some fucking help.
That's
lady.
For sure. A lot of people.
And of course, it's some fucking lesbian with purple hair. It's fucking short. She works at Baskin Robbins. It's unbelievable.
Sounds like the kind of girl that gave me my coffee today. What a fucking bunch of losers.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
They're the victims. We were talking about in the car. Like,
so if you can't be anything in life, you can always be a victim.
It's so easy. The victims are just the people that never became anything. So that's what they became.
Exactly. Congratulations. You made it. You fucking loser.
Let's lighten it up a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying?
A little dense.
A little hot take. But you got to let those out. Sometimes
you got to let it out. I mean, that's the only reason we really do this show.
If you keep it in and it boils up, schools get shot up. That's what happens. It's, you got to let things out. You got to let things out. That's what we do as men. This is a mental health exercise.
This is a mental health exercise. I haven't used my phone now for at least 20, 30 minutes.
How good do you feel?
I feel a little, honestly, I'm not even bullshitting.
How light do you feel?
I feel a little bit of weight off my shoulders. Like that's the fucking monkey on my back that I didn't realize. I mean, you need a phone, yes. And in the back of my mind, I keep going, well, who the fuck just texted me because I heard that beep? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all good. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not real.
It's not real.
And that's
you make up those scenarios in your head like, oh man, I need it. Like, what if my mom calls me because her husband had a heart attack? Like, and it's like, I'm in Houston. I'm the last person she's gonna call.
Right.
You make this shit up like, oh, someone needs to contact me in case of an emergency because it's your fucking head who's your own worst enemy. Whole nother conversation.
What's the longest you've gone without your phone?
Man, one morning I fucking woke up, did not look at my phone. I left the crib. From the moment I woke up on my bed, didn't look at my phone once. I did a little morning routine. I left the crib to go get coffee, and I came back, and that was the best I've ever felt in my life.
Just free.
It was incredible. And the most fucked up part about the whole thing is how good it felt, but I still don't, that's not something that I stuck with because it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I did it one time. I'm sitting here talking about the one time that I did it.
That's like me when I was like, I went sober for 30 days once. I was crazy. I felt great.
It's amazing, but I just got to figure out how to do it more. That's why I like going to the sauna and the steam room because I don't take my phone in there. I fucking sit in there by myself. It's a nice disconnect.
I think if the government really gave a fuck about us, like they try to pretend all the time, that they would make some sort of way of and I guess they couldn't do this because then everybody would freak out. Oh, taking away our rights. But like, if they made it to where like you had to go, like that would be a purge, right? Fuck killing everybody. If they could just make it so we can't use our phones for 24 hours, no one.
Just shut the whole shit down,
And just
bro.
see what happens,
That
just
would
for a
be-
week.
That would be mayhem.
That would be mayhem. But at the end of the darkness, there would be light. I guarantee, like, after a couple days, you'd start seeing people, like, out doing normal shit again, like going to the fucking park or, like, I don't know, going to see a movie or, like,
It's
fucking
like,
anything normal other than fucking sitting in a fucking comment section on Instagram crying about fucking Israelis or something. I don't know. What the fuck are people mad about today?
Afghanistan. That's like when the quarantine happened and that meme came out where it was like that rainbow, like I love ponies, like fucking river with colorful fish and shit jumping, and they're like, damn, quarantine's done the Chicago River really well. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like
The
2
earth is
days
healing.
of people. Yeah, the earth is healing. Like 2 days of people not pissing in it.
Yeah.
It's just fucking like this incredible fantasy land.
I really feel like that would be dope.
Yeah.
I mean, but lockdowns and shit like that is not the answer. Just, I don't know.
The
Fucking-
lockdown's the worst thing.
Because-
Now we're locked onto our phone. We're in the house with nothing to do, and all we have is the fucking phone in front of us.
And all we do is-
That's why this whole thing was so much worse. Bro, they told us we couldn't go outside? What?
What?
That's insane.
Oh, my God.
Insane. They just re-mandated masks indoor, whether you're vaccinated or not, in Chicago. And I realize that this is not where we want to go. So this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. And let's fucking move on
All right.
to something else. I got a good one for you. I got a good one that I think you'll be able to relate to
Let's hear it.
because you're a DJ.
I am a DJ.
And,
You're a DJ as well.
Yeah, this is a DJ thing. Okay, so you know when you're going to search for a song in Serato,
Uh-huh.
and then like you accidentally type some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like if I got a fucking kid cut up edit of what did I write down here? Fucking if I got a kid cut up edit of "Kick Out the Epic Motherfucker" by Dada Life, and I go
Cut
to
Up a
search it,
Motherfucker or something?
no, and I just go "Kid Fucker." You know what I
hell
mean?
no.
His thing, kid, and then I know the swear word from the song I want, "Kid
Yeah.
Fucker." Like I'll do
Yeah,
that.
same.
I'll search something, and they'll be like, "Oh, whoa, I can't." No, that's not how I wanted to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Same. Absolutely. Yeah. It's like, or sometimes I won't remember the name like of the artist or something. So then I'll just use like one like catchphrase, and then I'll know who edited it. So I'll use.
Yeah,
like,
you
Kid.
search the little things. You're moving quick. You search the little things that you know, and then sometimes it ends up being like some fucking wild shit, and you're like, oh,
So
shit.
what happens when the Beat Source conglomerate takes over the world, and then they just look at all your history?
They
and
know
you
what
ever
you're
searched,
searching.
and they're like, "Oh, he's got fucking child pornography in his Serato." I
Well,
know it.
Here's the good thing about that is I don't have child pornography, so they could come
That's
see.
good.
They
That's
could get
good.
flagged. Like, you know what I mean? I'll take the flag.
Yeah.
They could come kick my
Yeah.
door down and then check my computer, and I'll
then
be
you're
fine.
back to normal. You're right.
You know what I mean? It's like I think.
They're
I'll
like,
be
"Oh
all
no,
right."
he's just a retard. It's okay."
Yeah.
He's just looking up music.
I think I'll be all right on this one. It'd be a
Absolutely.
nice story.
It'd
You know,
be a
little
good story. I
Thanksgiving
mean, a little
story, you know?
press, nothing wrong with it.
It'd be great.
What else you got on there? Anything?
Yeah, it was like another DJ thing. Like when
Let's talk DJ stuff. I don't mind it.
when I was just trying to notice what I was doing while I was doing it because I was that high, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll set up 5 songs that I know that I want to play in a row.
Put them in your prepare crate.
Well, I got one song playing on the right deck. I have the next song I want to play on the left deck. Then I have the song I want to play after that in the prepare crate highlighted. Song after that is in the prepare crate with my mouse cursor over it. And
Are
then-
you juggling through these songs within like a millisecond each? Why would you
No,
need that
but I
much
just
preparation?
I like to
You're
prepare
OCD a
it.
little bit.
I'm a little OCD about it because I like to prepare it. And then I know I have the next maybe 2 or 3 minutes or whatever
Yeah.
to do some other shit. Take a shot, pour a shot, film some titties. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You're right.
Like whatever it is. And then I know that if I go on that run, like that fucking hitter
You can pick
run,
'em
and I
back
get
up.
the crowd
Yeah.
hyped up, then I have like relief. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Now I can like go do like try something.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like you got them. So now you can do anything. It's not as stressful. And then it comes back to having to do that again. You know what I mean?
I see the process. That made me think about something that I do that actually I think about this sometimes and it fucks me up. And I don't know why I do it, but I find myself doing it sometimes. All right, so let's say I put on a track and let's say whatever it doesn't matter what the track is, but let's just say it's a hit with the crowd. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh, everybody's rocking with it. This is dope. I'm in the zone. Great. And then I get like that rush. So I'm like, I got to throw the next track. So then I'm like, boom. I quick mix out of it. And then I'm like, fuck. They're not feeling this track as much. And I'm like, shit, I got to find something. And then at the end of it, I'm like, I realized I played the song that they wanted to hear only for like 30 seconds.
Yes.
And then the song they don't like, I'm like so busy trying to find a new song that I play the song they don't like for like 3 minutes.
Yes.
And I fucking hate that I do that sometimes. So do you have any resolution for that? What do you do when that happens? Or are you just as stupid as I am?
Yeah, I'm just as stupid as you are.
That's
I think
reassuring.
when you're really DJing and you're really trying shit and doing shit and working the crowd and bringing them where you want to bring them and going to where they want to go and doing all that, you're going to fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't fuck up, then you're fucking Axwell with a pre-mixed set that DJ Scene did for you. And
whoa! Is that real?
No, I don't know.
Oh shit! You got me going on conspiracy theories. I'm like, damn.
I'm just talking shit. I don't know. I mean, the guy's a god. If I'm gonna hire somebody to do my mix, it's gonna be him.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
No doubt. I love his fucking 2020 edits. Have you heard those? The ones
No.
that he takes like 80 songs and mixes them with new shit.
No,
It's
but
dope.
that sounds incredible.
It's dope.
I want to play some of those. I don't
Not
even
2080, I think is what they're called. So.
2080 for sure. I don't know what I was talking about anymore.
How high are you?
Not that high, but I
All right.
lost my train of thought.
Fair enough.
That's
Well,
for
let's
sure.
come back to the prepare crate. What do you got?
I think we're running low in this one.
Are we?
I don't know, but let's talk about these fucking bitches that
Oh,
I just had to
yes,
sit,
perfect.
that I just had to fucking sit through while this guy was editing our promo video. Of course, his fucking laptop speakers are broken, so he has to use his headphones. He's sitting there with his headphones
a
on.
godsend to not have to listen to them talk.
You got extremely fucking lucky. I'm sitting here listening to these bitches, and it's like one of them's hot. One of them's hot, and I want to have sex with her. The other one's a fucking troll monster. I want nothing to do with her. So I'm like, I'm going back and forth between like, all right, cool. Like I'm sitting here with this girl that I want to fuck, so like I'm gonna try and fuck her. And then she says like the most retarded shit, and I'm
What
like,
did she say?
Oh my god, I want to kill myself. This is what I have to like. These are what I'm picking from to potentially.
What was the topic of
find
discussion?
The love that I'm looking for. They were talking about ass injections. Which first of all, this girl has an amazing ass. Amazing. She's pretty small, and her ass is fucking bubbly and juicy and bouncy, and I wanna sniff it. But that's not what we're talking about here. She starts talking about getting ass injections, and this makes me so mad. This makes me so unbelievably mad because she has an incredible ass. The other girl's talking about getting ass injections. She has negative ass, so it's fine.
It's understandable.
It's understandable.
Well, why don't you get more into depth? Because you were telling me about this in the car, what they were talking about.
So the girl with no ass is like, girl, I got, my homegirl just got him. It's this girl that comes through low key. You don't have to like go anywhere. She comes through low key, does the injections. It's $2,000. I'll give you her number. Just keep it low. And I'm like, you're letting some low-key woman just come into your crib and fucking do medical procedures into your asshole?
Let's literally stop, time out, and think about this for a second, people. It's one thing to have a barber come to your house and do a house call.
Yeah.
It's one thing to maybe have I don't know, a taquero, if you're having a party, to have them come cook meat for you.
Yeah, he'll bring his truck.
Surgery in your kitchen?
Yo.
What the fuck?
When I heard that, I was like, what? I got like almost like dad mode. I felt like this was like, I was like, do you know what the fuck you're doing? Like, you are retarded. I go, what happens in 10 years? I'm like, how old are you? She said 21. I'm like, okay, you're 21 right now. What happens in 10 years if your ass is drooping down to the back of your knees because of what you did to it 10 years prior? And she was like, just looked at me with this blank stare and was like, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And I'm like, we're fucking doomed.
Just fucking throw the asteroid and just blow this motherfucker up. Let's
I will
go.
run in front of a bus on Washington Street right fucking now. You'll cross that bridge when you get there. Your ass is nice to begin with. Stop looking at fucking Instagram at bitches who are filtered the fuck out. By the way, we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
It's brainwashing these girls. This girl's 21, bro. 21, and she's having a low-key Operation come perform injections on her at her crib. I'm like,
what is she even injecting?
Where
Fucking
am I?
Campbell's soup? We don't even know.
Who the fuck? They don't care. It doesn't matter. It's like, I don't care. Is it going to make my ass look good when I wake up?
Am I going to get more likes on my picture when I post it on Instagram?
Yeah.
That's literally all they care about.
Unbelievable what the fuck I'm witnessing here. I'm like, I had to get up at one point and just walk away before I said something to the fucking other girl too, who was like, oh, you know what she said? She goes, she's talking about this dude I know who she's like, man, I fucking hate that guy. Like, he always comes in here and pretends like he doesn't know who the fuck I am, but he's all up in my DMs. And I was like, well, yeah, bitch, nobody recognizes you from your Instagram. Are you fucking kidding me? You think this guy knows that you're you? Have you seen your fucking Instagram?
Bro,
you look like a goddamn Barstool Smoke Show from fucking Taiwan. You're not. You know what I'm saying?
In person, she looks like she works at a fucking shoe store. I don't know.
It's insane.
Insane. When you showed me her fucking Instagram, I was mind blown. I didn't believe it was the same person.
And I really hope she doesn't see this. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want her to see this. But at the same time, somebody needs to tell these girls, I'm not her, every fucking bitch who's doing this, the reality of the situation. It's not that the guy's pretending like he doesn't know who you are. He doesn't fucking know that you are you, because you on Instagram is not you in real life.
It's wild, bro. It's a wild world. It's a fucking wild world. These girls are making virtual avatars of themselves on Instagram to get likes. And when they're in person, they don't realize that they're not the same person.
They really walk around, and you know, there's something sweet about that. I appreciate that. She really, in her head, walks around thinking that she looks like what she does on the internet.
Yeah.
And, hey, more power to you. That's confidence. You know what I mean? I wish I could do that. Right. I wish I could look at a picture of the game's dick on the internet and walk around like it was mine.
Wait, what makes you think the game has a big dick?
The game is hung.
Is that right?
Hung.
I mean, he was a stripper, right?
The kid's got a hog. He's fucking hung.
Wait, did he do a porno or something?
You never remember he used to do, there's an N-word in here somewhere. So it's, you know, like anywhere that you're going to like potentially.
What, a rap verse?
If you're 3 words away from maybe saying the N-word, you're like, hold on.
Let me run this in my head. Bro,
let
that's
me
me when I'm listening to like a
this.
song. And especially if I'm DJing, I'm like, make sure there's no N-words coming up if you're lip syncing.
Right, right.
Just go ahead and like let it ride itself.
He used to do like Fresh Ninja Fridays or like Freaky Ninja Fridays, or he had some fucking hashtag, or like Sexy N-word Fridays, whatever the fuck it was, where he would post pictures like in his underwear and his fucking dick was just down to his knee. You could see the whole imprint of it. And I was like, yo, this dude is out here trapping.
Good for him. Good
I was
for him.
like, that was inspiring for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, if this guy could thirst trap, I want to be able to thirst trap a little bit.
And then you looked in the mirror and you realized you were Jewish. And not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to be able to be on his level. You know, I'm not doing.
Yo, what about Welvin the Great? That kid had a fucking hog.
He had
Do you
a
remember the
fucking
fucking?
anteater,
He was on Snapchat, or was it Snap? What did we see that?
It was on Twitter or something.
It was one of those guys, not the fucking Dan Bilzerian.
It was like Dan Bilzerian's boy.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
They
It
had
was
him at
that
a party,
dude. Yeah,
and then like I almost felt bad that like they put a picture of his dick on there without him knowing. And then I thought about it. I'm like, this kid's stock just went through the roof.
Swear to God, Welvin the Great is the fucking got him, man.
Got him, dude.
That guy, dick,
easily
this big,
easily.
Just fucking hung.
Not even hard. Just fucking laying like a fucking elephant trunk.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He was wasted. He was hammered out of his mind. I mean, we all know that your dick doesn't work when you're that drunk. Imagine this kid hard.
Yeah. I mean, I try not to, but you know, I'm sure it's something that could probably do good for his career if he put out a sex tape.
It's a sight to see.
I mean,
it's definitely a sight to see.
That's enough talking about guys with big dicks.
I mean, listen, I don't even know how we got there.
We're like, women are so stupid, but these guys have fucking monster dicks.
Yeah. Fuck these fucking ass injection bitches. I'm going to suck the game's dick. This is where we're at, bro. This is where we're at.
That's what they've done to us.
This is where we're at. I can't stand talking to these girls. I cannot stand listening to them They're so stupid, which is expected, and that's fine.
Right.
But they don't accept their stupidity. Accept your stupidity. I feel like I accept my stupidity multiple times a day.
Yeah, take your flaws.
Yes.
Accept them.
Accept them. Be the person that you are. Or is it be the person that you want to be?
Nah, you can't fake it till you make it.
See, but that's the thing.
Because we see the person they want to be on their Instagram, and in reality, we know it's not the same person. It doesn't, or what do they say? Life doesn't imitate
Instagram.
Yeah, I think that was like Socrates that said that.
Yeah. It was. What's the Asian? Mao Zedong. Was that a professor or was that like a president? I don't know, man.
I didn't graduate. Okay.
Yeah.
It's no secret. New topic. Let's start making fun of women again.
Fucking morons sitting on the internet talking about some fucking historical shit. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And we get to do it.
And I can admit that I'm a retard.
And we continue to do it.
And if these women would just admit that they don't look like they do on Instagram,
everybody
I think we
would
could
be
all
happier.
just be better off with the honesty.
100%. The world needs more fucking honesty. Less fake jewelry.
Yes.
More honesty.
A lot of fake jewelry right now. A lot of fake jewelry right now.
It's insane.
If you walk around the club right now,
I mean, there's jewelers who are selling fake jewelry like they're Johnny Dang. Like
they're probably making more money than Johnny Dang because the amount of chains they're selling. Think about it. Johnny Dang might put together like a beautiful masterpiece like once a month. I don't know what his schedule's like, but I gotta imagine it's not every day. But these guys at the fucking mall are just fucking dumping them out. And fuck the mall, Amazon. You can go on Amazon and get a fucking iced out chain and look like the baby for fucking $50.
$50
with shipping, free shipping.
And you know how much higher of a chance you have of getting blown when you go out is when you have that on in Houston, Texas?
And these girls have no fucking clue what's what. I can tell you because I've watched them walk home.
We just talked about how fucking dumb they are.
That sounded really creepy. I watched them walk out of the
I watched them walk home. He's fucking following in the whip.
I'm like, he's got fake jewelry.
Idling. You don't even have your foot on the pedal.
No, but like I see them and they're all like, "Oh my god, that chain!" And they're like, "You," and I'm like,
Yeah.
You know what? I used to hate, but now I'm just like, you know what? You might be smart because you didn't have to spend $50,000 on that chain to get the same piece of ass that this fucking drug dealer did.
This is what I'm saying. I want to get a fucking fake chain now just so I can get my dick sucked a little more. That's what I'm not trying to be like, oh, I have money, I have a fake chain. It's like, it's not for that. Like, yo, no, I'll tell anybody that it's fake, except for the broad that I'm trying to get to blow me. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
you know what I compare it to? Have you ever gone fishing?
I've gone fishing a couple times.
Have you ever gone fishing with a piece of bait and it's like the fake bait, but it's like it's really shiny, like shimmery on the side of it?
It's called a lure.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's shiny, right? But that fish is like, oh, that's shiny. I need that.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with these broads.
Yeah.
They see it and they're like, oh, that's shiny. I like. You know what I'm saying?
see
it doesn't
dog.
matter if it's not real. It's shiny. You fucking snag them and then you hook, line, and sink them and then you throw them back in the water for the next fisherman.
See it, and therein lies my fucking problem.
You need to get yourself a tackle box.
Conflict.
You need a tackle box of fake jewelry. Maybe
can't
a ring.
Be out here with fake jewelry. I can't. Like, as a man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. You're the same man who walked around for a good 6 months with a piece of jewelry around your neck that was a plastic penis.
Yeah. Yes. But
you won't wear fake jewelry. But you'll wear a plastic penis
because
around your neck.
Because that's not imitating. I'm not saying, hey, I have a chain that's real, and then it's not.
I guess it'd be pretty weird if you had a real dick hanging around your neck. Like,
that would be fire, bro.
It'd be a little,
just floating.
A little fucking baby dick in a fucking little Coke bottle.
No, but I'll rock a plastic piece of shit that is like, you look at it and you're like, oh, this guy's a moron. He's wearing
that's what I'm saying.
Something a moron would wear. I can't be out here wearing a fake piece
that
of
might look like you're trying to be serious.
That's like, oh, yeah, right. Like, oh, I don't know. Is this guy trying to say that he's got money? Is he trying to, I don't know what's going on. Like, no, whatever I do is going to be 100% like what it is.
Why don't you?
I'm not trying to throw people off.
Here's just a thought, okay? What if you got an iced out dick, but it was still custom jewelry, but you don't have to pay for the actual diamonds. You could do a cubic zirconias.
I'm not doing. If I'm not putting fake shit on me,
We're
I'm
in
not a
Houston,
fake
dog.
dude.
We're
That's
in Houston.
My whole issue with everybody in nightlife is it's all fake. I hate it. I can't do it. I need I'll get to the point where I'll just be like, fuck it. I'll miss out on so many blowjobs in a short enough time period where I'm like, fuck it. I'll just drop $10K and get the fucking necklace and start getting my dick sucked. That's fine. I'll get there.
Speaking of missing out on blowjobs,
yeah.
was that this weekend? This Friday? That you had the little meltdown?
Yeah, that was just fucking
Why don't you let us know? Because, I mean, you put it online. My girlfriend tells me, she's like,
tough.
why is Strategy so upset that he didn't get his dick sucked? I go, the man's clearly hangry, horny and angry. Let him vent.
It was just the way that it was done. I felt taken advantage of. I felt robbed. I felt lied to. It was done improperly.
What happened?
I mean, I'm going through a bit of a dry spell right now. But that's
you know what?
Also mixed.
Hold up.
But that's also mixed with me also looking for love. So like, yeah, I could call this fucking broad and smash her, but like, I want nothing to do with her.
Right.
So like, I'm going through a dry spell, but it's at my own will. I'm trying to be a better person.
Okay.
Sort of. Maybe like a little bit. Like when people say I'm trying to be a better person, they try and tell you like they're trying to 100% be a better person. I'm starting at like 20%.
You got to crawl before you walk. I get it.
Yeah. So I'm going through a little bit of a dry spell. I really was looking forward to maybe getting some pussy on Friday night. Didn't really happen. Lights come on. I'm standing on the DJ booth, packing up, whatever. I see these two girls that are walking out. You have to walk right past the booth to get to the front door.
Are we talking the braids and braces?
I don't remember any braids and braces.
The girl with the fucking boxer braid or with the fucking...
No, not her.
Okay.
Did she? I don't even think I spoke with her. Did you see me
Yeah.
talk to her that
Yeah,
night?
you were trying to fuck her.
Braids and braces.
Dark red hair. Little Mexican girl, booty shorts.
Hold on. This was Friday night?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was the girl.
no. I don't even know who you're talking about, but this happened at the end of the night. Like when we were packing up, the lights were already on, the music was off.
Okay.
I'm standing there and these two girls walk past and they're looking at me like they want to fuck. Like I've seen that look before. So I'm like, yo, come here. And then they just kind of walk out the door and I was like, fuck. But then they come back in like 3 seconds later. Like they must have talked in the foyer there. They were like, yo, he told us to come over there. Should we go over there? Yeah.
Are you getting thruple energy?
Swear to God, they both came in back in like they were ready to suck my dick simultaneously.
Okay.
I'm like,
Which
okay.
this has happened many times for you before.
Yeah. I'm like,
you know that.
I've seen the look. Yeah. I'm like, okay, we got a bite. I'm fishing, right? My fucking lure hits.
Right.
I got something. I'm talking to them. As I'm talking to them, this other girl like runs up, and she goes, I'll suck your dick right now. And I was like,
wait, a random one?
Out of nowhere. Some lady I've never seen in my life.
I'm getting auction vibes. Like they're like,
yeah.
double blowjob. Oh, Rizzo, suck your dick right now in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Must be hard.
I was like, wait. I was like, what? I was like, what? She goes, I'll suck your dick right now. I was like, don't fucking lie to me. And she was like, I'll suck your dick right now. And in that short time period where I just shifted my attention over to the fucking suck your dick right now girl, these two girls left.
Damn.
So I'm like, all right, well, this girl said she'd suck my dick right now. It's not that big of a deal. Get her number. I'm texting with her, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't fucking happen. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Oh, I come here. Me and my friends are all partying over here. You come over. I'm like, no, bitch. You said you'd suck my dick. I'm not going to go hang out
unless
with you.
Unless they're going to watch.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're going to watch, it just became one of those things. And now I'm like, fuck. I fucked up. The girls that had my heart,
right,
that looked at me and they told me with their souls that they were going to suck me simultaneously.
You chose to go with the verbal version.
I chose to go with the other girl because she was a little bit more louder. She got my attention. You know what I mean?
In some cases, I think there might be a lawsuit there because that's a verbal agreement.
That is a verbal contract.
Yes. So this girl owes you a blowjob.
That's what I told her. I literally texted her. I will show you the screenshot.
That's fucked up.
I texted this woman.
I believe it.
I want to read it.
Okay.
Hold on. Where did I put it? I put it fucking... I don't know. I texted her. I said, It's fucked up because you ran up to me and told me that you would suck my dick right now, and the two girls that were gonna suck my dick simultaneously left when I shifted my attention towards you, and she didn't really seem to care.
I'm gonna be honest.
She didn't seem to feel like she had done anything wrong.
At the end of the day, she probably got off more to knowing that she spoiled your double blowjob than she would have blowing your dick.
Yeah, unfortunately,
because she has the power. You gave her the power.
I 100%. I then came to the after talking this through into my camera drunkenly at the end of the night. I heard myself say it, and I said, "You know what? This is my fucking fault.
You took ownership.
I take full responsibility.
That's big of you
because I shifted my attention away from my heart to follow my secondary head."
So did you go back?
Always follow your heart.
Did you go back into the cameras and find those girls and say, hey?
No, I don't know who those two girls are. They're just like, they were just angels that swooped by and now they're gone.
Maybe they weren't even real.
Maybe to be seen again, I don't know.
Maybe it was just like a phantom ghost.
Whatever it was, I still haven't fucked.
Maybe you're hallucinating because you're in such a dry spell.
It's possible,
like you're seeing throuples and you're like,
it's 100% possible, bro. And it's like it's I'm at that point. You know when you're like at that point where you're like, I'll give, like I'm looking for a companion. So like, yes, I want to fuck. Yes, we know men want to fuck. Like, understand that.
Yeah, don't
like just because I tell you I'm looking for love and you're like, no, you just want to fuck. I'm like, well, yeah, I just want to fuck. But
when you're
also
in love,
more.
you fuck.
Right, exactly. Like, so I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm talking to these girls. I'm like, all right, well, maybe let's see. Maybe I could potentially we'll hang out with her for a couple of days. Maybe watch a movie. We'll see what's good. And then they just open their mouth, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I couldn't bring this woman anywhere near anything that I love or own.
Yeah,
she's fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
It's tough out here.
You're also fishing in a fucking sewer.
Fishing in the sewer.
You need to get out. Maybe you need to get out, take a little vacation.
Well,
get out in the ocean.
Here's the other problem. I'm on Hinge, right? So, I'm on Hinge.
Are you taking it serious this time?
I'm taking it serious.
Before you posted a picture of you butt snorkeling some girl.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. I'm taking it serious. My profile is like not DJ strategy, like titties. It's like just.
It's like
Zach.
You at a fucking bar mitzvah, sitting nicely.
It's like me being a normal human. But the issue is when you're on Hinge, you want to get out of the Hinge chat. Like
the Hinge zone?
That's the first step to like really connecting with a chick is like, oh, let me get your number, let's text.
Right.
But it's like that's too invasive now. You don't just ask for a girl's number. That's like weird. You have to go, oh, what's your Instagram? What's your Snapchat?
Okay.
So
it goes Instagram, then Snapchat, then phone number.
I think Snapchat first. If you're talking to a girl that still has some people, you ask them for their Snap and they're like, oh, you're a fucking old man. You still use Snap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Snap's kind of dead. But
what are the kids using now?
Either way, any social media platform that I bring a woman to, it's over right there. It's dead in the water. I'm posting videos about how I'm mad that I couldn't get my dick sucked by a girl who ruined it for me getting my dick simultaneously by two other girls.
Yeah, they're like, hobby material right here. Maybe you should make like a personal page. Is that deceitful? No, it's not deceitful because the other one's your business.
It is. It's not, but
because think about
I shouldn't feel bad about it.
If you were
all these bitches do is lie. They got fucking Kathy coming over for $2,000 with a fucking needle full of cornstarch to put in their ass. That's a little deceitful, no?
Yeah, you're right.
It's all fucking deceitfulness. But I can't. I don't know. I can't do it. It's like it's too weird. It's not even too weird. It's like too time consuming. Like I don't even want to spend time. I'd rather put my energy into just my work and try and further that and. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
the Chronicles of Strategies Love Life.
Second fucking page. It's too much work. It's just fuck that.
Well, I wish you nothing but the best on Hinge. And I hope you get a double blowjob at your next gig.
Well, I might have to go out tonight. I don't know. I'm so horny, bro. You ever been that horny where you're just
I need
like,
to get out of here,
I need
man.
to fuck.
I'm a little uncomfortable. No, but shout out to everybody for watching. Let's wrap this up. It's been a little over an hour.
All right, let's
we gave
wrap
the
it
people
up.
what they wanted.
We'll wrap this episode up, and then hopefully I'll wrap my Jimmy up and dive into something nice and warm.
You better.
All right. I'm done. Thanks for joining us. If you fucking love us and support us, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. Drop a comment. Share the video. Tell your dad about the podcast. Shouts to Brandon Schutz. Everyone who tunes in. The Strat Pack's in the building, baby. Let's go, champ.